someone recently asked me if I've played Portal, and of course I have, both of the previous Portal games. But since then, this came up on my Steam recommendation, Portal Revolution. This is a mod, but it has overwhelmingly positive reviews, with many people calling it basically Portal free. It has story, it has new puzzles, some new mechanics, so I'm excited to try it and see how it goes. I have not played Portal since I've played both the games when they've released, so we'll see how much I can remember or how much it reintroduces so that we can do it. Let's dive in and see what this one has to offer. Please remain calm. I'm always calm, what do you mean? The human resource. Back with them pods where they keep us, the test subjects. We're being taken somewhere, just ever so slowly. Can I get up, or am I just trapped in this bed? I guess I'm trapped in the bed. Didn't even give me the get out of bed mechanics. Honestly, fairly normal for me. I struggle to get out of bed.
Subject, you have been in suspension for 72 days. The Aperture Science Computer-Aided Enrichment Center congratulates you on your 36-year sleep anniversary. You have been selected as a potential candidate for our Human Emergency Response Team. Please review the agreement provided on the nearby monitor.
I mean, you say review the agreement, but will there really be any choices other than accept? I can review my microwave. Oh, there are mirrors and they work. Amazing.
To be accepted into the Human Emergency Response Team, you will now participate in an advanced difficulty testing track where your problem-solving skills, athleticism, and response to increasingly hazardous conditions will be evaluated.
Cool, good to know.
Please press the button to accept the terms.
Yeah, exactly. Sign here. There is no other choices. They won't let me like go back to bed or anything. You have to accept, because this is Aperture Science. They know what they're doing.
Thank you for volunteering. The door will open in 3, 2, 1.
Well. The place looks a bit rusty, I have to say. It's probably why everything's always falling apart. There we go, a door. Let's see what awaits us in this emergency response testing. Oh, we had a slow ride in our room. Now we're getting a slow ride in the elevator. The ceiling's broken. Seriously, is no one maintaining this place? Oh, Portal. How I missed you. Okay, we've went through an elevator, and there's another elevator. Is this testing our capacity for boring elevator rides? How long before we go crazy?
Test subjects may experience symptoms of mental defects after long-term chemically induced hibernation.
Good to know.
You will now participate in a brain damage evaluation survey to determine just how damaged your brain is.
Okay, so we're expecting
if you believe your brain
damage.
is sufficiently operational, press the button in front of you and continue the test.
I can for sure do that. I can press buttons.
Very good. Please walk through the portal and continue testing. Your self-reported status is more than sufficient for testing.
Okay, they just believe me that I'm not super brain damaged. Cube and button based testing. Okay, there are cubes. They drop. We go on buttons and we can drown. Good to know. We press the button. We get a cube. That's very important. We can pick up the cube and we can put it on a button. Okay, they are starting us with some basics. I was worried we were going to go straight into the deep end of like, if you just played all of Portal 2 and you have to remember every single mechanics. Okay, now we've got 2 buttons and they give us a cube, and that cube does the stairs. And there is a second button that I assume does the doors. Okay, it opens that, so let us go. But there is a button inside, so if we use the cube to open that, we can go inside and press the button, see what happens. There we go, use our brains. Teleported the cube to the other button. Interesting. Well, I'm leaving. Bye, cube.
Please be advised that noticeable damage to eyesight is not part of any test protocols, but is an unintended side effect of the Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grill, which in semi-rare cases may emancipate some of the light-sensing rods and cones inside your head.
Cool. I was more worried about the fact that the ceiling appears to be peeing all over the floor. But yes, my eyeballs being emancipated, also not good. Okay, we've got some portals. We've got some oh, the portal has disappeared now because there's a gun just spinning around and firing them in different places. Well, I guess I need to wait until the portal's here to enter it and see where we can go. It's spinning very slowly. Okay, let's get in. Okay, now we're over that portal, but yes, that means we should be able to enter the different parts of the room as this changes. Yes. Okay, so the door we want to exit from is over there. There is a bridge here that looks like this will move up and down. If we know what we need to press, there might be a button somewhere that's hidden from us currently.
You are now in possession of the Aperture Science handheld portal device. As a candidate for the Human Emergency Response Team, you are expected to adapt to all dangerous situations, and as such, will not be informed about the device's safety hazards.
Oh well, I guess the part is now that we control the portal, which means we can shoot it over here, and then we can shoot it on top of those bridges, so we can just, go through here. There we go. Didn't need any buttons to lower the stuff. Hi. Suspicious light just shining into this corridor. Well, we're passing into another elevator, so we've done a progress. That's for sure.
Your performance in the next test chamber will be timed to measure puzzle solving and execution speed during extreme wind and weather conditions. In the rare case that wind and weather conditions appear to be ordinary, please stay idle in the entrance foyer until the desired conditions are met.
Do I have to? How are you gonna stop me from just solving the puzzle without the adverse weather conditions? Okay, we've got a cube. We've got a portal over there. We've got this over here. So obviously this wall will destroy our cube. And it also resets our portals. I mean, I think that was the basic mechanic in the game, but I have to remind myself of all of those. Yes, the cube will also be disintegrated, and yes, I did just murder it. Okay, well, we can get onto this. Clearly there is some importance to this existing. So, we can take the cube, we can put it over here where the orange portal is. Then we can go to the other side, and then we have access to the cube without going through the barrier. And then it can hold the button, and we go through. There we go. No extreme weather conditions, but again, what are they gonna do? They can't tell whether we've done that or not. Okay, well, this room is ever so slightly suspicious. Why is it just go up and there's a door? No questions asked. What else? Another button. It removes the distraction force field. But we can't move through portals here as well, because yes, we want a cube to press the button, that's for sure. And the way we can get it there is using the same trick we just did, which is put a portal on the other side. And here we go. Okay, so now we have free reign of this area. Oh, because another button needs to be pressed in order to open the door. So we can get there. If we come through here, we can now grab this cube. Our portal remains. And get it to press the button. There we go, there we go.
Stop! Congratulations, test subject number 1. You have set the world record for this exercise, and now officially hold first and last place on the leaderboard.
I'm just that good. I guess they haven't really tested it on anyone else. We're the very first test subject to go through this, and yet it's already broken. Classic Portal experience. Okay,
what do we have here?
Yeah, exactly. What is the meaning of this? Thermal danger. We're gonna be vaporized. Great. We've got cubes. Cubes hit us on the head, and then lasers hit us on the head. Is this new? I remember there were...
May contain concentrated amounts of electromagnetic radiation that may be harmful to the retinas of some humans. The Enrichment Center recommends to solve this test with closed eyes, as health insurance will not be provided for this specific exercise. In case the light-sensing rods and cones of your eyes have previously been emancipated by an emancipation grill, feel free to ignore the prior warning.
If you don't have eyes, you're fine. Lasers. I don't actually remember. Were there lasers in Basic Portal? Is this new? Okay, this is telling us lasers go through portals, but this is the anti-portal floor, so that's not gonna help. So what are we doing then? We can go through here. This is some sort of other device as well that has something to do with lasers. There is stairs here, there is a cube here with a weird inside. And yes, there's a door, but obviously can't exit without activating it. Where can we even portal? Oh, okay, we can portal through here, because I was like, I don't see any good walls, but yes, we go through here. Is this cube something to do with the lasers? Yes, it is. Okay, it redirects the laser, and it went into that device, and this has now turned red. And I'm like, does that mean it's disabled, or does that mean we're about to be vaporized? Vaporize it is. Well, you only find out through testing, right? That's how you do science. You test. But yes, if we put a portal here and we turn this cube around, it will just come out the other side and activate this, and then the door is open. I assume don't walk into the laser beams either. Oh, but it's still not going to work because of the whole situation with if we go through, it resets everything. So here, we still can't shoot portals through, and the barrier will kill us. So that's all interesting. And for now, we only have the control of the blue portal. If we put this portal here, we can come out this way, and then we stick the cube into the laser. So then we have the laser coming out here, opening the door. But can we then exit through without getting vaporized? Okay, is this not killing us then? Okay, the laser beam doesn't kill us. It might be destroying our eyes, but not our body, unlike the red barrier. And so now the door is open, and we can hop out of here.
You have completed the test. If you have not done so already, you are permitted to open your eyes.
Yeah, I may have cheated that bit. Okay, another elevator. They got a lot of those here.
Before starting with the next test chamber, we would like to remind you that, so far, no experiment has yet unproven whether or not weighted storage cubes are not incapable of not feeling pain when being emancipated.
That's a lot of negatives right there, but I think what they're trying to say is that the cubes might feel pain when we destroy them, which, yes, it is a possibility. What we've got here, we have things on raised platforms. There is the orange portal we can send ourselves to, and that lets us press a button. Yay, I love buttons. Ah, there's a little cube for us. Okay, now we need to get this cube to the button there, I assume. Plop it here, that opens that area. Okay, so it removes the barriers. So now we can, yes, we can go through here, go through the portal, and then get ourselves a portal to the other side. So we're on the other side here. But, yes, we're still gonna need that cube to press this button for us. Well, we can't just put a portal in here, press the button, get another cube, right? It will destroy the first cube, but we get a new one. Yes, this may or may have not been painful for the cube, but we get a door that's open, so, you know, someone has to make this sacrifice. There we go. Well, I made it through. The cube did not. Okay, more laser cubes. This one's not shiny. Is that a thing? The other one was shinier. Okay, we can place it here to open this barrier. But first thing we're gonna need to do is swap the cubes around, because we need the laser cube here. Yes, push it out the way. That's not where you need to sit. Bring the laser cube here, so it can laser into the laser lock. There. I'm smarter than the cubes.
Well done, candidate. You have successfully solved 5 test chambers. To ensure a high quality of human resources, the following test chambers may include elements of danger. Extra caution is advised. Good luck.
Ooh, danger. So, button there. Button to release a cube in the middle. Okay, but it will fall down. Oh, this is the classic portal. Speedy thing goes in, speedy thing goes out. Yes, whee! Love it. Okay, that cube will fall there. So we likely need to put a portal. And when we press, it's gonna fly towards us. Whee! There we go. And then we can put it on the bottom. Okay, so they are basically taking us through all the core mechanics you need to remember, which is very nice because, as I said, it's been years since I played.
On behalf of the Enrichment Center, I wish to apologize about the current state of our testing facility. Due to technical difficulties, we are unable to provide an experience of suitable quality at this time.
Okay, well, that's fine. I am doing things. Do not touch glass. I'm touching it. I'm touching it. What are you gonna do? Oh, I'm getting an achievement for touching it, but I guess I have to touch the different versions of it. Okay, so we get a button that will release a cube, and it will go in a portal. Okay, but I have no portal walls here, so I can't do anything about it. Well, I can press it and release it onto the portal, right? It will just sit there. Nope, it will bounce off. Okay, I'm sorry, cube, I'm sorry. That was rude and mean. Okay, on this side, there are some portal walls. And there is another cube chamber. So we can make a cube fall out this way. Okay, this removes the barrier. This is for lasers. Okay, this is still open as well, and we can release a cube. Oh, but we can't do that, because well, we only have one portal, so if we do this now, that cube is going to, yeah, go over there. Oh, and it's timed, so I can't move. But now as the cube is gonna be going into the orange portal, I can redirect it here, and it will fly over. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You go sit on this button, like a good cube you are. And that means we can get that extra laser cube out of this portal as well if we just press... Ah, no, the orange portal has moved to over there. Okay, but that means we're kind of doing the same thing, right? We're putting the blue portal here, we release the cube, and now it's gonna jump up and down between the two. So we just have to shift the blue portal before it falls. Yeah, don't get hit in the face! And then we enable this. Okay, that gives laser to here. So if we just put this cube underneath, that will direct towards the laser there, assuming it can go through the glass. Yeah, okay, that opens the door. But that still means we need a cube on this, which means we're gonna need to pick this guy up, but we can't just take him through because he will be destroyed. What we can do is take the laser cube, put it on the button, right? So the passage is open for now. Then we take this cube on the laser enabling button. So we can come back and deal with the lasers, right? Because then the barrier is no longer an issue for us. We need this cube to be the correct orientation. Yes, there we go. And the door is open. And we get to go out of here.
Not bad.
Thank you. I didn't know they did compliments in here. Usually the narrator voice is pretty snarky. Another elevator! Wow! I'm like trying to figure out what those videos are trying to tell me. Lots of weight. 1,000 pounds worth of weight. And then a cube on top. Oh, and then you fire it.
As a consequence of semi-recent events, some aerial faceplates could be misconfigured and launch objects into arbitrary directions. Be careful.
Some of them might just be firing randomly. I guess we will see. Whee! Okay. This is the sign for we're going flying even more than before. Yes, okay. But we're going flying backwards.
Definitely wrong. Give me a second.
Oh, but could we break that window?
There. Try that.
No, I want to go over there and break the window and see what's there. Because that definitely looks like some secret.
That plate is now properly calibrated.
What about this one? Way.
So that's why they're holes in the ceiling.
Yes, okay, so if we shoot a portal here, we're gonna go on a trip somewhere if we repeat that whole thing. I don't even know what I'm doing to actually get out of here, but I'm just like, I wanna fly into portals. Okay, and then I fly up in the middle. And then I fly up and down. Okay, so I probably need to go from there to somewhere else, like that wall here. Oops. Okay, where does that take us? Okay, some extendable wall, and I can go behind. Okay, this. I was like, this doesn't seem like a part of the room, but it is. It's just a part of the room with secret compartments. Okay, and now this is angled, so I would be able to fly even higher up. But to do that, I need to get a cube to put on this button, right? Because it has to be happening, it has to be pressed while I'm flying about. There is another... Okay, if I can get a cube out of this compartment, then I can portal it through there. But where is even the button for that? Ah, over there. Okay, well that seems simple enough then. If I put a portal there, then launch myself to the other side. I should be able to get one out and send it somewhere useful. Because it's gonna be now flying between blue and the orange up and down. Yes, it's coming. So I can make it come here. There it is. Just grab it and we can both fly over. And then I can press this button. I mean, I could have pressed this button the entire time. So yeah, what is the meaning of the secret passage? Just so we learn about flying sideways. Okay, so now that's that way. Which means if we send ourselves across into the portal and then fire onto that wall. Okay. We should be going up once we fly, yes. Okay, we'll get on another level where the exit is, but the exit is closed with this. It's wants some sort of ball? Again, I don't remember any balls, but there is one in that compartment. Okay, it bounces off, falls off the edge. But again, we can put a portal on and then have it flying, and we can have it fly over here. Yeah, so now there's one flying up and down. So shoot it there. It comes towards us. There we go. Grab it, stick it in this.
Well done. From now on, all aerial faceplates should be configured correctly. I promise.
Do you promise? I mean, I'm sure you can promise, but that doesn't mean you're right. I'm still like curious about that, but that may have just been like a silly haha, you hit the window, rather than you can continue doing it and get somewhere. Well, let's get out of here then and continue to more test chambers, or more elevators actually, apparently. This whole thing is very vertical. Now what? Some
Well done,
sort of
candidate.
farming?
You are nearing the final test chamber. Solving this last chamber and completing the testing track will grant you membership into the Aperture Science Human Emergency Response Team.
Okay, they take solar energy and make bridges. I think that's what this is. Like, I assume getting to the human response team is just chapter 1 of this game. Okay, we've got lasers, we've got portal walls, so we can just go to where the orange portal is and the laser is. We can get ourselves a cube. It's very important to have a friendly cube on you at all times. Okay, we can direct the laser over there, and that makes the lift go up, which is great if we're on the lift, but not so great if we're not on the lift. But there is more to do, right? Because we can go over to this side. There is another button. What will this do? Okay, that is one of the buttons for the exit, so we're gonna need to put something on there. And then there's also a second button to the exit. Oh, okay, so it's a laser to the exit. Okay, we're gonna need to redirect the laser all over the room. So if we move this cube away, the lift will come down and we can stand on it, but obviously that doesn't help because then it's down. And so we somehow have to move it while we're on the lift. Is my assumption, because I don't see any setup for us to be like flying here through the portals, right? They're not angled the right way. And the lift is too fast for us to just get on it while we're there. Is this glass? Yes, it is. Because I was like, oh, is this like an access thingy? But no, we can't jump through this and get on it while it's going up. The laser does reach to the other side, right? We don't need to have it exactly where it was over there. We can have it here. And we can still get the elevator going from that. But we're even farther from it when that happens, right? So, not sure that's exactly what we're expected to do, but it's an option. Trying to figure out if there's any more places we can get cubes, right? Because with one cube, these seems pretty tricky, because like we want it on this laser, but we want this on the button, all that. We can shoot it through the portals as well, but obviously that then makes the angles a bit funky, right? And then we don't have it on the other side either, because yes, in theory we could like, yes, aim it here so it goes over the button, so if there was a second cube there, that could maybe redirect it, but that's all relies on us having more than one cube, which we don't have. Okay, if we're precise enough, we can cause the cube lasers to just be going through the portal multiple times, but that doesn't quite achieve what we're trying to achieve here. Well, what this teaches us is that the portals are not truly round, because being on the rectangle around the portal still lets the lasers come through. So what we need to do is somehow get this cube hitting this laser only when we are on the elevator. And also somehow maybe pushing this button at the same time, unless there is like a second cube dispenser somewhere later on. Now, we can make it hit that laser from here, right? So then it goes through, the lift goes up. But that means we can interrupt it if we reposition the blue portal, and then we can get the blue portal there again, and then we're here and we're going up. Yes, okay. Yeah, there is another cube, which means we can't take it, we can't make it press the button, but also we will want the laser coming through here, right? Because this is where it needs to be going. Putting the portal there, we can move the cube over to here. Then we do the elevator trick again to get on it and get back up there so that we can make a portal for the laser. Yeah, and then it's shooting through. It's not shooting through because, oh, I have to bring the laser cube back through. Okay. No, but then how do I get on the elevator if I have to bring it back through to the laser? Oh, I know what I need to do. Okay. Interrupt it again, go on the lift again, shoot the portal there so we're going up, and then when we get up here, we shoot the portal through. But instead of trying to pick up the cube, we just destroy it and release it again, because then we're able to just, direct the laser back through that portal, and ourselves also move through this portal, and we're off to the exit. The cube had to make the sacrifice. Okay, is this the test we had to pass?
Your Aperture Science provided health insurance does not cover injury or fatality from immolation from the Aperture Science hard light bridge. Rest assured that unlike your fragile human tissue, all Aperture Science equipment has been built to withstand temperatures of up to 4,000 degrees Kelvin.
Yes, they're not worried about me. They're just worried about their equipment. Okay. We're not yet done with this test to join this emergency response team. So yes, there is a laser. There is the bridge over there. Okay, well, we can shoot a portal there, but that's not gonna help us get anywhere yet, because as soon as we cross one of those barriers, the portal's gone. If we press the button, okay, that removes this barrier, sudden loud noises. But yes, we can put a portal here to get to the other side of the barrier for now, because they are dispensing cubes over here, and cubes are very helpful and useful for pressing buttons. Yes, so it can press the button here, and then we can dispense the bridge. But does it quite get us where we need to go yet? Because going through here, portal will be destroyed, and then we won't have a bridge anymore. Okay, well, let's just go to the other side and see what else we need to achieve, and there might be some buttons or something. I mean, there is a button here, but that's the exit button, right? That's where we need to bring something. That's a launch pad, probably to get up there. There is a portal wall there, but if we walk through now, it will be removed. Yeah, exactly. So that doesn't quite help yet. So this barrier is connected to something. Like there are power buttons there. It's just a question of where does that go to? Oh, is this laser is powering this. So if we go there, get the cube again, destroy the previous cube, and stick it here in the laser, we're going to disable this barrier. Okay. That then means we can get a bridge across, right? Because the bridge does not get destroyed going through the barrier, and we're able to walk through to the other side and get onto that launcher over there. That brings us to the source of the laser, so that we can get behind here and get another cube. Yep, because then we can bring it here and press onto the button that gets us the exit. But now I'm like, we need the bridge as well. To get the bridge, we need to come back through. We still first need to be interrupting this. Okay, another cube. So for now, the cube goes down here to interrupt. Then we're able to just walk through here in order to get the bridge again. But then the cube is stuck up there. Okay, is there some second secret cube, or is there a trick to blocking this off? Oh, actually, because when we're here, then everything's fine, right? Like, we're already here, we have the bridge, then we can launch ourselves, grab the cube, and it doesn't bother us that the barrier has closed. We just put the cube on the exit and walk over. There we go, there we go. I like, the brain got slightly stuck just before I got the final solution. Okay. Here, we come in, and we must immediately launch ourselves, and I assume have a portal over there, otherwise we will just... Ah! Okay.
Congratulations! You did it!
That was a trick.
Sorry for the surprise. Current testing protocol demands I dispose of all test subjects, so I had to intervene before you were, baked. I'll be honest with you now. There is no Aperture Science Human Emergency Response Team. I made it up. Sorry for lying to you. Before I can explain why I brought you here, we need to get you registered as an Aperture employee. We don't want security systems to hunt you down after all. The Guardian and Intrusion system doesn't like it when test subjects escape the chambers. There's a security checkpoint nearby. Follow me.
Well. This robot is doing some sort of sabotage. Can we read this note on this desk? No, we cannot. Well, yes. Turns out it was all a lie. But it was a lie to save us. What does this paper say? I don't think it's anything interesting. Yeah, before I follow your robot that may or may not have been trying to kill me, what else is here? Bunch of authorized personnel only. Okay, I guess we have to become the authorized personnel. And then we will have access to more things. I can't follow you in that hole if that's what you meant. There's a button. That's fine, that's fine.
Dark in here, isn't it? The checkpoint is right there.
You're making it a bit sinister. Notice to investors. Life insurance is void upon leaving presentation room. Aperture Science laboratories will not be prosecuted for any long or short-term radiation poisoning. By entering the presentation room, you agree to have read and accept the health and safety guidance as follows. Yes, as always. Fine print. Okay, this is again authorized personnel only. Can't just sneak away. Everything is locked. But I can go...
Maybe you can get through this stationary portal emitter?
Maybe I can. No signal. Okay, that makes it signal. Now, but I need a wall that I can put a portal on. Ah, yes. Just the normal wall will do. Okay, you're just going through your tunnels. I have to use doors like a normal person. Not this door, though. Am I missing a button somewhere? She's gonna stare at me like that. Like, what are you doing, human? Can I punch this door? Say push. Ah, press the actual push button.
The controls are manual, so I can't help you. Got a clue?
Thank you for not loitering longer than 20
so you
minutes.
have to stand in the scanner to get registered. Any plan how?
I don't. You're the one that's taking me somewhere. Like, here, I pressed the button. Does that work? It's a timed something. Ah, it gives me a portal here, so I can go to this area. There we go. Is that what you wanted? I got to the other side. I'm very smart.
Maybe that portal can help again.
I'm like a chicken. I got to the other side. Is this a scanner? I'm standing in
Are
it.
you absolutely sure that door right there doesn't open?
Oh, I have to get there before the button timer runs out. He's like, are you stupid? Can you not go through a door? Can you do something?
Now we know. Was worth a shot.
Yeah, okay, so I press this button, go through the portal quick, don't just dilly-dally and then go to the scanner. Yeah? Yeah, there we
Good
go.
idea. I think that did the trick. Good. I can now register you as our new janitor. Welcome to Aperture. You can call me Stirling. I'm the facilities manager and your new supervisor.
Okay, but why are you hiring me as the janitor? Elevator to the surface? Yes, please. Let me out! We can be the janitor, but we cannot leave.
Okay, we have no time to lose. Right this way.
Okay, but what's the plan? What we're doing? Now I can go authorized personnel only, because I am now authorized. Okay, well, where are we
Well
going?
done. Not everyone gets this position, you know. You should be proud.
I'm so proud. I don't know what we're doing, but I'm very proud. Game Design 101. Remember, only one person per file. Push changes regularly. Coordinate with colleagues. Pool a day keeps the merge conflicts away. Okay. Motivational posters for programmers. And classic, just lots of text. Yes, now I can go through all the doors. I no longer need to sneak through.
Cleaning up after humans that don't exist anymore.
Yeah, that's my job as the janitor, or is that your job as a robot that flies about and has a weird
All right
plan?
then, up we go.
Yay, more elevators! Hey, well, here we are, chapter 2, the default route. We have passed the test, except there wasn't a test. Well, it wasn't the test that they told us about, but I assume that was his test to see if we can do whatever he
Probably
wanted us
noticed
to
by now
do.
that the facility isn't in great shape. It's a long story, so I'll cut it short. The central core in charge of maintaining the facility has been put out of commission. I tried to look after the place in her absence, but I don't have the tools. Good news though, I found better tools. A device capable of repairing the whole enrichment center. Only problem is that only a human can turn it on, so I hoped maybe you could fill in that role for me. The life of every human and core in the facility is at risk if we don't stop the collapse. Come on, let's go. I'll explain the rest on the way.
Okay, so from what I've read, this game takes part between Portal 1 and 2, which makes sense in the terms of, yes, after Portal 1, obviously, GLaDOS was turned off, but then somehow everything returns in Portal 2. And we're gonna be the people that turn it back on, which, but maybe we shouldn't, right? Like, the problem here is that we saved the facility and then, she'll be back
We need to get
to
closer
torture
to the
more
surface. I found
humans.
an elevator in this direction.
Okay, well, you do you, bye-bye. I have to go through, like, places with floors. More buttons. I'm very good with buttons. Basically, a professional button presser. Warning, this sign has been treated with pyric acid and can be caused to deteriorate when moderate amount of shock or friction is applied. Do not drop, toss, ignite, touch. Touch, 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 touch. Okay, well, that didn't seem to do anything. Because last time there was a glass we weren't supposed to touch, and when I touched it, an achievement progress popped up, not a proper achievement. Okay, can we get through here? Yes, we can. Okay, we can crouch to go through. And we're in some pipe system. Just the random computers and things. Ah, there we go. Through the
Up ahead
hole.
is the turret disposal facility. Since they're all defective, they shouldn't be able to hurt you, but still be careful.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna try and hurt me anyway, because that's what they do. Yes, I can hear their little voices already.
Poor turrets. You might think that their pain is only simulated, but how is it different to yours or mine?
Ah,
They
there
really
you
don't
are.
deserve to be shredded, but don't worry. All their scrap will be recycled for production, and only surplus turrets get shredded after all.
Uh-huh. So it's fine to kill them as long as they get reused. Do you think your pain is not simulated? You think your pain is real? I'm pretty sure you're a robot as well. So I have some news for you right there.
So, I'm looking through your records, and I see you have a family. How are the kids? Oh no.
Thanks.
You know what? Forget I asked that. I am so sorry.
I mean, I've been locked in here for who knows how many years, so you probably know better how the kids are than I do, and clearly they're not very well. Is this thing moving? I guess something, it's coming down. Can't really see in the dark. Why is there just stuff piled up here? There's also a staircase behind the fence here, but I can't jump over this. I'm blocked from doing that. Yes, there seem to be invisible walls here blocking us from going around on the stairs. Fine, I'll take the elevator if we must. If you're saying this is required. Nothing but dark tunnels here. Live turrets sounds like where we want to go. Hello.
Wind turbines, of course. Try not to get blown away too much. These things can get supersonic if you turn them up.
Well, don't turn them up then. So if I go there now, yes, okay. I get pushed off. I mean, so far it would only push me down to here because there's no turbine further. And there is some cubes there in case I need one. I just didn't have to find my way out of the conveyor belt because I assume I could get crushed there. Shut down, override. Okay, well, so we need to stick something there to interrupt it. Warning, please not test if you're allergic to lunar sediment and or starch. You have fulfilled your monthly test self-election quota. You are confident enough in your work performance to unvolunteer from the test self-election process. Okay, like, yeah, you think your work is good enough? Okay, we're back up here. So yes, I guess we have to override the wind turbines. If we can grab a cube and not get crushed or anything like that, because yes, they go here and get destroyed. They don't get crushed, but they get shredded. So we don't want that for ourselves. We want to back out of here and find a way out. But once we are down here, how can we go out? There is a ladder. And we can actually just plop the cube above us and then grab it again. Okay, so now we just have to carry it upstairs to that laser. I'm sure being put in a laser is a much better fate for this cube rather than being shredded. There we go. And now the turbines are off and we can just get across. This is a non-test chamber test. Do not touch glass. I want to touch. Let me touch this glass, please.
Try to find a way across that bridge. Sure you'll figure it out, so I will wait right ahead.
But I wanted to touch this glass. I'm not supposed to touch, but I guess I cannot. Oh, hi. Would you like to get shredded? Bye. Just in case he was going to kill me. You know, I have to protect myself. A button. Oh, I press the button, I get portal. Nice, nice, nice. Why do I want portal? Probably to get rid of those turrets. Yes, they are trying to murder me. There is a hole here, so in theory I could fire a portal somewhere. I just need to find a wall that's receptive. There we go. That is a portal wall. And then I can go to the other side. Aha, you can't get me, you silly things. But if I could get there, I'll throw you into the shredder, but right now I cannot. Fan control. I can knock you over into the shredder. I don't have to do it manually. Oop, big shards of glass. Be careful with that. Can we turn off the fan? I guess it just stops after a little bit. Fine. And now we return and we just can walk over the bridge since the turrets are not here anymore. Hopefully no one's there to turn on the fan while we're doing this. Okay, but we get here and then this cube is in the way as well. So That's not helpful. Can we sneak a portal somewhere to the other side? More and more turrets being murdered. Ah, we can get a portal onto there, and I guess then we can walk alongside the edge. Yes, get on the boxes. On top, behind, I guess behind. Where is he even waiting for me? They're like giant arrow down, jump down. Well, we know that in Portal we get those leg things that stop us from breaking our ankles every time. Oh, more shredded turrets.
Aperture employee. Yeah, must be great. Though on that topic, don't try running off without me, okay? Yes, I made up the human emergency response team, but so what? It can still be real. You are human. This is quite an emergency, and you are responding to it. Not quite a team yet, though. No, a team can't consist of one person. That doesn't make sense. I could get more people, but that seems like a lot of work. You know what? I think we two make a great team in of itself. You might not make a fully human team, but you can't always get what you want. Semi-human? I'll go with that. To get back on topic, here's my proposal. You help me repair the facility, and I'll let you leave.
Cool, I mean, I guess at least I get something out of it. Secret meeting of lamps in this room. But we can't go in and check out what they're doing there. It's just some weird stuff. Okay, so where are we even? There is a turret box, sentry turret. Now talking, yes it is. There is holes here, I assume I don't want to fall down those. Yeah, there is a staircase there. I have to first look in various nooks before I start actually looking at where the puzzles are. And there's also a ladder, but we use the stairs. We've got buttons, we've got fan control, we've got lasers we have to interrupt. Okay, so I assume we send out a cube. It goes on the conveyor, and then we do the fan control to blow the cube out of the way. And then it will fall down to where we were standing. And then we can pick it up and bring it here. Sounds good. Let me just fall down those stairs so I don't have to walk. Yeah, so now we have a cube. We can put it in the laser to interrupt it, since that's the emergency override. Yep, you go in here. And what did we override? Ah, the door, so we can now go through to here. But now we can get on the conveyor. But when we get on the conveyor, we will also get blown over by the fan. So we have to, yeah, just get thrown into the wall. We have to get the fan turned off as well. Can we still interact with this? Yes, we can. Okay. All we need to do is turn it off manually. There is no other trick. Okay. So now we get on the conveyor belt and we just run to the end. I'm just like, can we get to those turret boxes? But potentially not.
Nicely done.
Thanks. I don't even know where he's at.
This is a test observation facility. Humans had to sit here all day and watch you test subjects solve the chambers. In real time, too. Imagine.
Yeah, they were watching our suffering. I know all about your terrible deeds. This is locked. It says work. But we can go through here. There is buttons. No, that's not a button we can press. It's just, insert disk. Okay, so if we find a disk, we can put it here and do something? Interesting. Well, right now I do not have any disks, and I see no disks around here. No, correction. I do indeed see the giant disk. So let's see if I can get it into this thing. It's not very easy to maneuver. There we go. Disk is in. And now that enables, yeah, get into this door. Is that something we were supposed to get into, or no? Interestingly, that those portals, that those walls can accept portals. Not quite sure what we're getting from it, because I was like, oh yeah, I got the disc, I opened the door, and then I'm like, cool. Not sure where that gets us. Our portal's there, so maybe that's something. Because I assume this takes us to the actual test chambers. Although this is locked, we can't go there. More offices, rooms. Do not upload the V237 schematics, or what? What's gonna happen? Where are we going then? Okay, there is this, but if we go through this, that takes away our portal that I left in that room. So I'm still curious. Maybe it's something after that door opens. We're gonna want to use this for something. Well, let's just continue. See, right now I only have the one portal. I wonder when we're gonna get to the bit where they let us have both.
There's another observation room on the other side that can take you to the elevators. I'm sure you can find another way in there. You're pretty resourceful.
Am I? Oh, but now that we go in here, okay, we're trapped. We can't go back. So if there was something to do with that room, I didn't quite do it. Okay. Well, this is now open, so we just continue. Danger. There is always danger. I don't even need those danger signs, considering the constant danger. Okay, this is something timed.
Bombs? Sure, if there's no other way.
Bombs? Okay, so now that drops
Do what you
bombs
must.
into
Just
our
don't be reckless
portal.
And only destroy what you need. Any other repairs, I'll have to assign back to you.
And we
Also,
can
try not to
throw
die.
it at the windows.
I'm tired of mopping up human blood.
Okay, well, this is now
Never gets out.
destroyed, but that's not everything. Okay, well, we can break more of the glass here, although I'm not sure that quite helps. I assume it explodes on contact with us as well. I tried to grab it, but nothing happened. Yeah, it doesn't seem like I can grab it quite from here. So where are we putting this? We can get the portal there to blow through this and blow through the other side. Just watching the whole facility explode. Okay, it doesn't quite reach that wall. And this is too high for us to jump back into. Well, again, we can explode more things just by putting the portal in different places. Now, apparently some of the glass is not explodable with bombs. Okay, well, I can just turn it off, yes? So then it stops throwing bombs at me. And then I can just use the portals, which means then I can actually return to there where I came from. I mean, I could just have the bombs going off anyway, in case I need them for something else, right? Because now anywhere I place the blue portal, we're gonna be throwing bombs out. Like, we could put it here and throw a bomb at this window. Oh, I guess we want it on this window, because that one shatters. Yes, there we go. We shouldn't be standing so close. But we can't go back through here. We can't go back to that other room I was in. Okay, well, let's move the portal there for now, so I'm not getting in my face. Ah, okay. Break this glass as well. There we go. Well, we've got 2 containers, but they are not plugged into anything. Is there anything in them? You got cubes. It doesn't say there are cubes here. There are turrets here and shredders. Well, I can press this button, but then of course it's gonna close. Oh, but there is a portal hole here, so... Ah, it's just a bomb flying in my face as I open this. So I can come back to this room, turn the bombs off for now. And then I guess if I go all the way back through here... Right. Oh no, I can't. It's like, oh, if I go all the way back and shoot that portal somewhere else. Oh no, I can't. So yes, if I go back through the corridor and everything, now that I broke that wall, I can look through here and I can fire the portal to there so I can get up. So then I don't need to open that door that needs a cube to be open. We're just bypassing the test chambers now. Okay, here says cube falls on head, except cubes does not fall on head. Oh, well, it would fall on head if we made a bomb come out. So now we've got the portal there. Let's get another bomb. Pretty sure that was...
Thing to add to the never-ending to-do list.
Yes, pretty sure that was not in the original portal. But yes, now we've got a cube flying around here. So we can get the door open. Yes, pretty sure that was not how you're supposed to solve this room, but we're making our own way. Oh, wait. Is this some sort of weird co-op test chamber? Because it's showing yellow human and blue human, so this is not open yet. Ah, but there's more places where we can do bombs. So if we return once again, turn the bomb bags on. I probably shouldn't be turning them off all the time, but I'm just like, oh, I don't want a bomb to the face. Yeah, exactly, because I do take damage. But yes, I can reposition it here, break some more windows, and then hopefully the window on the other side. Yes, okay, that works. So now I need to get a way to throw myself in there. So I assume we return once again. Don't get trashed by a bomb. Get back up on top. Then can we see into that office? Can we just... yeah, okay, we can just stick a portal in there. We don't need to even throw ourselves or fly or anything like that. We just go through. And we're in?
You finally found the exit. Those bombs are a menace.
Okay, so it's another one of those observations rooms like the one I've got into. Emergency door, do not block. Well, if only they could read signs. And we're off to another hub. Okay, we're off to some loading. Big red button. Our favorite.
I have a surprise for you after this last little hurdle. I know. I promised no more tests. Wait, no I didn't. Well then, here you go. I'll wait up ahead and, prepare some things. Take your time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there wasn't anything about no more tests. They're gonna always be testing me. Because that's what this is all about. Okay, so we've got lasers, we've got buttons, we've got portals, we've got cube dispensers. This room is quite big, so we're gonna be doing a bunch of stuff. Well, we can open a portal, get to the other side to press a button. Okay, this gets us a standard cube. We can open a portal to get the laser through, but right now that doesn't take it anywhere exciting. We can open a portal to that side so we can go check this area out. There is a little hole to shoot through here or get lasers through here. There is also another button. Okay, that gets something on the other side of this window marked off. Okay, if we drop down here to get the cube, we can then get it up to this area, and we can take it to other places as well, right? Because we can go over there with it. Now, the hole is here, but there aren't any portal surfaces visible, so that's not what we're gonna be doing with that. The exit's all the way over there, so we're gonna have to like fly through and everything to get there. And it needs lasers. Oh yeah, there's a laser on top of there, laser receiver. So leaving this cube here, it does open something on the other side. It moves the portal. So now when we go through the portal, yes, we're here on the other laser area. So now if we get this blue portal there, that lets us get this on, that gets bridge on. Okay, so now we go back. But then if we move the portal, we're gonna lose the laser and therefore we're gonna lose the bridge. But that means we can go up there first and then just move it once we're here, right? Because then we're where the bridge is and can activate it and we can go to the other side. Okay, those things are going up. What is this? It emits some sort of sound, but I'm not quite sure what it's going to do. You can look into the back. There's staircases and stuff. Okay, we can shoot through here and make a portal here if we want to. Okay. There's a button. If this is on, then we get the... oh yes, this kind of lets us kind of float through. But in this case, we will float through and then everything will disable as we float through this, right? Because that's how the barrier works. So is there a way to disable the barrier? Well, it seems we need our cube over here. To get the cube over here, if we get the portal there, can we do this? Let's see. We go through to here, we grab the cube, we can take it to the other side. No, because then the orange portal moves. Okay. No, that just got us moving backward. Because yeah, this enables both things on the other side. Because yeah, this is what keeps this portal on this side. Silly me. And yes, now the laser's not going through. So I've kind of undone what I was doing. Now, there is a second cube dispenser. And that's the laser cube dispenser. Somehow I've completely blanked that out when I was looking first time through here, but it's fine, it's fine. So now, with the laser cube dispenser, well, we can just enable this, but yes, as I float through there, things will get reset, and I assume it's not gonna go so well, right? Because I jump here, go into the barrier, everything kind of goes sideways. Because the portal got removed, therefore the laser got removed. And I do float into here, but I mean, maybe it's useful because then I can open the portal here, and then the portal does point to the laser exit, but then I'm trapped here at the bottom, so I guess not. I guess it's not this. So let's see, what else can we do with the laser cube then? Because we can take it back with us if we change where the blue portal is. Although potentially I wanted to do that from somewhere else. Okay, re-enable the bridge, and then I want to shoot the portal through the little hole to the other side here. Yeah, so shoot the portal there, take the laser cube with us, and that brings it over here to where the laser is. So we can now redirect the laser. Oh, and it goes through there, so it can be taken there. It can be taken through the portal again, just in another orientation. Because he obviously wants to be up there, which means it has to be going through a portal that's on the floor there. If I take this cube off that button, so the orange portal is there, does it point through it? Yes, okay, it does come out, but it's at an angle, so possibly that's not what we're looking to do. So possibly for now, we switch those around so that the laser cube is holding the button. And then I can take this cube around with me, because one of the things we do need to do is have something sitting on the other button in order to keep that floating tunnel up for us, right? So this cube needs to be all the way here, goes on this button, then we have the thing enabled permanently. So then we can float through, but then it's still that last step of directing it through the portal. Because we get back to here, it feels like when we get back from there, we want to go back to the other portal position maybe, but then how can we change it mid as being on the other side? Because yes, for this to be viable, the laser needs to be going into an orange portal so that it can come out through the blue portal here. And the positions we have for the orange portal are either over there, down there, which the laser can't quite reach, or that other one. But that other one there, I guess we could get it to shoot straight if we were standing opposite it on that platform. Can we jump through out of here instead of falling to our death? Okay, that resets some things for us. Okay, so when I take the cube back here, I can take this cube off the button, which then lets me take the laser cube to over here, and therefore I can make it fire towards this portal. So now what I need to achieve is to get this cube on that button over there. But for that, something needs to be pressing this button so that that portal is over there. If I for now bring laser cube back here, it can't be pressing the button, right? That's fine. And then we can do the same with bringing it over here, moving the blue portal so we can get the bridge, and then moving it over here to the button. So then we return here, we take the laser cube off so that the portal moves back to this side, and then we can do this, right? We can do the bit where it will shoot through the orange portal here, but for now we get ourselves to the other side. Okay, almost, but the cube is askew. I didn't put it straight on, or I bumped into it when I was coming out. So carefully, if we reposition it here, put the portal there. Yes, it fires to the laser so we can go across again while everything is in position. So now when we float through the tunnel, and we place the blue portal on the other side, everything should be in place. Because yes, the orange portal is getting lasered. So as soon as we place the blue here, this should unlock. There we go. We did it. We're smart. What's next then? Another elevator? Another loading screen? Another staircase, apparently. Well, let's go. Let's admire more walkways, tubes, tunnels. Oh, there is another elevator.
What? What's that look on your face? Did you expect something bad? Yes. It's an actual elevator straight to the surface. Rare find. You're welcome, by the way. I know you humans love the sky for some reason, so I thought this would excite you.
Okay. Are we going? I sometimes can't tell whether he's...
You really don't trust me, and I've done nothing but sounding like a raving lunatic or a sociopath. Probably both at once, if I'm gonna be honest. In the interest of transparency, this elevator will take you up to the surface. Only thing is, it's not all the way out of the enrichment center. When we get to the surface, we still have a little way to go before we can complete your half of the deal. I'll try to help you where I can with these old test chambers, but there's been a lot of decay, if you catch my drift. But hey, look at the bright side. There's fresh air, it's sunny outside, and I think there's a cool breeze. Just watch out for wild animals. Those are brutal. With any luck, this should take just a few minutes, and then you can go free. Hope we're in the clear now.
I don't think it will take a few minutes. I think there are more chapters. But yes, sometimes I'm like, I can't tell whether he's in the room with me or he's just talking through something. But there we go. Chapter 3, the surface. It's leaking.
Go take a look out that window for a moment. See that huge spire in the distance? That's where we're headed. Little confession. I don't know for sure whether it still works. It is possible that there is just a pile of rubble waiting for us. Judging by how torn apart this place is, I'd give that chance a possibility of... Ooh, you know what? Never mind.
Now we're gonna be going through some very, very decayed test chambers. So we get some greenery, blue skies, broken tests, apparently sunflowers.
But we need to find a testing track. Look, I'm sorry. I don't want to torture you with endless testing. You already proved that you're capable. Problem is that these backstage areas aren't built to be as durable as the test chambers. To cover any ground here, we need to move between testing tracks.
I guess that's something for us to experience next time. I assume there might be more bombs and more lasers, and maybe we'll finally get the orange portal gun, or is this whole thing played only with the blue one? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this one, consider liking or subscribing. Thank you to channel members for supporting the channel, and I will see you soon on another adventure.